Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ms.Dria show, where I'm your host, Ms.Dria, and here with me, I have my beautiful co-host,
Davia, the Wonder Twins.
and here with us, we have a beautiful young lady by the name of Muriel Miller. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
We're
We are
great.
excellent. Welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
You're welcome. Please tell us a little bit about yourself before we get started. Where are you from?
I'm from Fort Lauderdale,
Okay, born and raised.
Broward County.
All
them
right,
L's
all
up.
day now. Do you want to venture out of Florida, or do you like being here?
I mean, I'll travel, but I absolutely love living in Florida.
I know that's right.
I know
All
that's
day
right.
long.
Can't
All
beat this
day
weather.
long.
Okay.
Now, you being a young lady that you are, I hear that you started an organization back in 2015, and it has a powerful title that I want you to introduce.
Okay. The name of the organization is called Rise Girl Walk Woman Incorporated.
Okay. And
that's-
before we dig into it, tell us how you came up with that name. That's why I wanted you to know. I wanted you to introduce it because Rise Girl Walk Woman. It's like
Powerful.
right.
It's just like she's
You a big
she's
girl.
speaking to something.
So act like one.
You're right. Transformation is coming forth. So I want to hear exactly, Muriel, how did you come up with that?
I was asleep, and I woke up, and the words slipped from my mouth. Rise Girl Walk Woman. And I looked up to the ceiling. I'll never forget. I was like, God, are you trying to give me a song? What am I supposed to do with this? And it was the name of the organization.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Rise Girl Walk Woman. What does it consist of?
So Rise Girl Walk Woman Incorporated is a women empowerment organization designed to rebuild the lifestyles of women. So women who want to begin again, women who've been through a lot of distress, women who feel like they have no support. We're that army of women who care. You know, we want women to rise. Like, you have to rise, girl, then walk, woman. You have to rise before you can walk. And a lot of women can't rise because they don't have that full support.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
I like that. So a tribe of women transforming the lives of other women. So what type of initiatives does your organization do to transform the lives and get them to rise up? So what kind of lifestyle changes, initiatives are you doing? Are you providing for the young women that attend your organization?
So most importantly, we have to provide for them financially because a lot of women are starting from ground zero.
Okay.
For example, a woman may need a job. They may not have the proper clothing, the proper attire. They may not even know how to sit in an interview. They may not know how to speak in an interview. So what we do is we prep them for their everyday needs. You have to know how to speak. You have to know how to carry yourself. If you want a job, you have to look the part. You have to make sure you go to work smelling good.
Hello.
In return, Rise Girl Walk Woman Incorporated, we provide them with hygiene product. We're actually in the midst of creating a closet where women can donate
Love it.
clothing, work attire, shoes, so that when we do get women appointed to us, they can come and pick clothing for free for their interview.
Wow.
A lot of times, we're able to take women shopping, so we accept donations, we give them to them, but basically they're able to use them. We give them hygiene products. We basically pour into their life so that they can begin again.
All right.
Wow. So Muriel, so when you all assisting them in career development, are you a part of that? Are you guys sending them to South Florida? I mean, what's the career force or South Florida, or is you all providing them, prepping them all the way through and following up with them and ensuring them? So you said, so is that the only financial way that you all assist them is with career development?
No,
about bills or food or anything like that? If they're single moms or anything like that?
On a case-by-case basis, if we have the funds to assist them, we assist them by any means necessary. But as far as their career building, we're hands-on. Like, every woman, every volunteer, every board member, we're stopping what we're doing. We're taking a day or two out of the month, sitting side by side with someone, helping them do their resume, trying to figure out what it is they want to do, where their career path is leading them, and we're helping them.
I love that.
Okay.
Resume building. We're making sure that when they are finding a job, it's something that they really want to do and that they're not just settling.
That's key.
We want to reassure them that you can do anything you want to do.
Right.
So in the midst of that, we're focusing on their real goals, like
Okay.
what they
I
want.
like that.
I know, and I want to commend you for being such the young lady that you are, and being behind such a powerful organization.
Oh, yes.
Because you're dealing with women who are older than you, who may not have it together. So I want to commend you for that. Now I want to ask you, when you said it came from a dream, what was it that inspired Rise Girl Walk Woman though? What is behind Rise Girl Walk Woman?
So I always told myself that I would give back. I would empower someone else, and I would hold someone else's hand through their.
Now, Muriel, being that, if you don't mind sharing, because I know one of the components of your organization is creating a safe haven, creating a safe space. How did you navigate during having a pediatric child with cancer? What is that story like, being with other mothers? Do you connect with other women who have experienced that as well? A child had a terminal, illness, and how did they work through that? How did you work through that, and how did that fundamentally help you rise and woman up?
I was basically told that there was going to be no hope for my son. And with them telling me that, I used that as my force to say, you know what? I hear what you're saying, but that's not what it's going to be. So I gave myself that same, I thought like that for myself. You know what? I know what I was told. I know how I was treated, but I'm going to show you that I can be better than I am. And I just used it as a stepping stone to be better.
And how's your son now?
He's great. He's been off chemotherapy 20 months now.
Awesome.
How old is he?
Malachi is 8 years old.
You said Malachi?
Malachi.
All right, that's a strong name.
He's 8 years
Malachi.
old. He's 8 years old.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Being such a young lady, because we've shared.
Right.
What is it like for you to realize, the trials and tribulations that you've overcome, and still push forward? What does it mean to you to keep pushing forward?
What it means for me to keep pushing forward is that there is a woman somewhere watching, who is probably in a worse situation than me, and it's giving her reassurance that she can push forward. So every step that I take when I'm out in the world, I do it as if there's another woman watching me.
All right.
Yes,
all
and you have
right.
plenty women. I know, right? Plenty women watching you. So being that we also have other women watching you right now live on Universe Miami, tell them how, number one, can they get involved, and how persons like us who want to donate and support, how can we get involved by standing in agreement with you all?
Okay. You can most certainly write to us at www.risegirlwalkwoman.org, or you can email us at risegirlwalkwoman@yahoo.com. Your helping hands are always appreciated. There's women somewhere in the world waiting for you to come grab their hand. No support is too big or small. No donation is too big or small. And we welcome you.
I love it.
Man, I love it. I love it. Now I hear that you're working on something pretty big, very big right now.
Yes,
Can
we
you
are.
please enlighten us on your next project?
So right now we're working to put together a ladies forum for women who want to begin again, women who need employment, women who don't have the proper attire to even sit in an interview. Right now we're working to prep them and take them on a shopping spree so that they can get their interview clothing, so that they can look the part, act the part, and
All right.
I love that.
All right.
Can I say something on
ahead.
that? I think that is super crucial, because even myself, even frequenting, job fairs when I had lost, my recent career transition, and I would see people go to career fairs, and I'm cringing. I'm like, are you serious? You did not come to a career fair where you can get hired on the spot, dressed like that, even talking like that. And I love when we were talking off air, we were talking about even introducing your name. When you walk in the room and you command it, you say, I am Davika Williams, I am Muriel Miller. You have to you own who you are and your confidence. And I think that is crucial. I think that is powerful, because there's not many organizations that's giving women or men those kind of tools to be successful in their career and to own who they are professionally. And I think that right there sets you out from other organizations that I have seen in South Florida for you all to take that initiative to make sure that we have women who will be boss moms, who will be boss women, and be able to be business-minded about how they handle themselves in corporate America. And I think that is phenomenal. I just wanted to say that.
Thank you.
Because that right there is crucial, and I've seen it. I've seen it for myself, and I was like, are you serious? And I'm looking at the interviewers, and they're like, you ain't getting a job. You are not getting a job, you know, so I've seen it firsthand.
That is true. That is true. I actually witnessed a young man looking for a job, and he's employed as we speak, but he was looking for another job in a manager position, and he walked inside of a store with a vapor pen in his hand, smoking the pen as he's asking for the manager, you know, and are you guys hiring?
No, sir.
And I said, are you serious?
Right. Not going to happen.
Are you serious?
Not going to happen.
I mean, that's absurd. Yeah, so I'm glad that you are taking the initiative to at least help the women. Now, if we could get someone to help the men, then we might be there.
So, brothers, if you watch,
we're working to get some of that up under our umbrella. You know,
that's good.
Okay. That is excellent. That's a blessing. So, I want to thank you for taking the time to do what it is that you do, first of all, because you're taking on a load.
Oh, yes.
And you're being a blessing to someone else. So I want to thank you for, you know, taking that time out to change other people's lives. I also want to thank you for taking the time out to come here and interview with us.
Yes.
And I would like to ask you to please tell the people where they can contact you, how they can follow you, keep up with everything that Rise Girl Walk Woman has going on.
You can most certainly follow us on Instagram. We're Rise Girl Walk Woman. On Facebook, Rise Girl Walk Woman. You can email us at risegirlwalkwoman@yahoo.com, or you can call us at 954-708-5101, and any one of our members will be more than happy to assist you.
And I love how everything is Rise Girl Walk Woman.
Right, so we can find it any social media platform. But I'm looking forward to following you all and keeping up with you all and seeing how Davi Speaks and the Wonder Twins can partner up, because that's me all that. I'm all on that women empowerment and really about uplifting and developing women. I think that is the phenomenal work, because when women gather, things happen. And so when we stand connected and when we are united together, so many things that we can do. Sky is the limit. So I'm looking forward to see this big forum and how it's going to play out. Yes, we need a tribe of women like that.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you on the show. Anytime you have an event going on, when the forum is ready, you're ready to announce anything that Rise Girl Walk Woman has coming up, you're more than welcome to come back by and tell us all about it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please stay tuned. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll come back with so much more. You won't want to miss it.